Hi guys, I'm really lazy, so I didn't even put this on my tripod, so it's on my bookshelf, so I'm standing up, so just sitting on my bed and whatnot. So Tuesday, it's Thursday today, Tuesday was my 5 months on T, and holy crap, I actually can't believe it's 5 months, just because, I guess because I haven't really processed changes and whatnot yet. So yeah, I'm going to go on my Tumblr right now because someone told me to talk about a bunch of things, which is really good because since there wasn't a lot of changes, I wasn't going to talk about much, so now this maybe is actually going to be, like, decent. um, Also, by the way, like, if anyone ever wants me to talk about anything or anything like that, like, totally tell me because I love making videos, but I don't always know what to talk about because, yeah. So, okay. Could talk about how soon people perceived your changes versus how long it took you to perceive them. That's really interesting because, like, the only thing I think I perceived sooner than others was my facial hair, but that's just because I was like staring at myself so much, which is really weird, I guess. But you know, that happens, I guess. And no one really believed me, but then it started dark, and I was like, I told you so, I told you so. But with everything else, um, other people perceive them way earlier than me. Like, with my voice, I'm like, what? It's changing? Like, I remember my counselor, he is like, yeah, I can start to hear it changing. I can start to hear, like, a new Steven. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And I still don't hear it because I feel like what I think is, I think my voice has always sounded like this in like my head or something, and I'm like, yeah, it's always this. But I was like, then I realized, what? No, it was really high. And then people say like my face is getting wider and whatnot, but I'm always like, no, I'm just getting fatter because I've gained a lot of weight. So yeah, so yeah, that's like really interesting. Like, people seem to perceive them earlier than I have, and it's kind of weird, I guess, since I stare at myself all the time and they don't. Um, how you pass now versus then, and if people treat you any different, strangers and people you know. Okay. Uh, I think this is the whole passing thing. Really, with me, has to do a lot with confidence because before T, I wasn't really confident about anything, and yeah, so I didn't pass. Like, I just feel like, yeah, and then be like awkward and be like weird and stuff. But like, since starting T, I've been more confident, I guess, with my gender and whatnot, and it seems to pay off because with strangers and people I know, well, with people I know, I don't think I don't really pass to them, or the whole idea of passing never really meant anything to them because like they understand that like it doesn't matter if I pass or not, like I'm still me and whatnot. But with strangers, like, pass a lot. Like, as long as I'm like, hey, yeah, my name is Steven, people are like, okay, yeah, young sir, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And I'm like, and it surprises me a lot when I pass still, because I think I don't pass and whatnot, but it's like literally it surprises me. So yeah, I still do get, like, when I did pass before pre-T, it'd be like, oh, you're like 11, right? I'll be like, no, I'm like 18. Um, but now it's like I still get that a little bit. Like, I went to the restaurant with my mom and like she got me a kids menu and I'm like, and then when she like asked me for my order, I'm like, yeah, I want this burger, like off the adult menu. But I still colored, still colored on that menu. Uh, yeah. So what else? So yeah, I guess the whole passing thing really has to do with my confidence level, and since it's gone up, I'm passing better and whatnot. And I do hone my voice since it's deeper, like, has helped passing. But I don't know. But I just, yeah, the confidence, so awkward. Da, da, da. And then, oh yeah, and then they told me to sing, which I did. if you go on my regular Tumblr or my transition Tumblr, which I'll link, there is me singing Boats and Birds by Gregory and the Hawk. So I'm 5 months into it. I just sung it. Yeah, I just recorded it yesterday, like crappily on my laptop, and then I linked it. I also linked in that to me singing 3 years ago. It's the same song, so that's Pretty, and like it's a really big difference, and it screwed me up in the head a lot. And I went into Audacity and I blended them together like over top of each other, and I was like, this sounds like two completely different people, and I don't even realize that either of those people are me, but both of those people are me. So it really messed me up a lot. So yeah, that was weird. So with being 5 months, I really haven't seen any difference from last month and this month, other than like my facial hair, which is coming in very slowly and crap. So yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk about was my oh my gosh, my endocrinologist appointment. That was on Monday. It was my second one. And it went really weird. Like I kind of felt crappy afterwards because I feel like my endo was kind of like making fun of me or something. But I know he wasn't, but it felt like it because I was like, oh yeah, I'm still having menstrual cycles or whatever. And then he's like, oh my god, that's so weird, basically. Like, he's like, I've never seen anyone have that. And I was like, well, obviously you must have like 3 patients then. Like, are you sure no one else has had that after like their first shot? And he's like, no, that's so weird. So now he's making me get an ultrasound to make sure there's nothing wrong with me, because since my T levels are so high, I shouldn't be having a menstrual cycle. And I'm like, okay, whatever, dude, you do that. And I'm not really looking forward to getting an ultrasound. Like, that's like they put that guck on you, and that's gross. I don't want that. Yeah. And then it felt like he was making fun of me because of my acne, because I'm like, yeah, my acne is really bad. It's bothering me a lot. Do you know anything I could do for it? And he's like, yeah, that's like the worst I've ever seen. And he said that like so many times, and I'm like, wow, you're being kind of a dick. Really wanted to say that to him because I feel like you really deserve that. Like obviously I know my acne is bad, dude. You don't need to tell me more and more. And like I know my acne is like, I guess worse. It gets the worst I've ever seen on a trans person. Like, so, but like I already had really bad acne beforehand. It just got worse. So then he keeps saying like, maybe we should go on the gel, or maybe we should lower your dose, which I don't want because I feel like I haven't changed a lot within 5 months, and then you're not gonna change. Like, it's gonna slow down again, and I'm gonna be just sad and shit. So basically, I'm just like, okay, just give me a dermatologist or something, and hopefully they can help me. And so he's just gonna try to get me a dermatologist in Guelph. So I'm gonna have to take the whole day off to go see them or anything, but like, yeah. But it's better than waiting till October to get one here, because I have a referral for one here, but it's till October because I don't know, because it's stupid. Yeah. So I'm so awkward, literally. But yeah, just 5 months. So maybe like to 6 months we'll find something different. Like, I don't know. Maybe not. Hopefully. Cross my fingers kind of thing. But yeah, so that is this video. Once again, like, if you ever want me to talk about anything, like, I know a lot of people on Tumblr do ask me, like, things, transition-related things and whatnot. Like, I know a few weeks ago or something, I don't know how to process time, so someone was, like, asking me, oh, what kind of testosterone am I on, what dose do I get, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you ever have anything you want me to talk about, like, in a video specifically, go ahead. I love making videos, but I'm just really dumb, so I can't process what to think about ever. So yeah. Bye, I guess.